Hi everybody, welcome to the webinar today. I'm Carrie Adam with runningmoms.com, and today we're talking about how to transform your health, and we're talking about how do you get from sofa to feeling sensational in 30 days. Welcome. It's kind of a funny title, I know. It's not usually my style to be so dramatic, sofa to sensational in 30 days, but that's what we're going to talk about today, how you can go from being on the couch to learning to move, to learning to eat, to taking action and feeling sensational in 30 days, because you can make some pretty drastic changes in 30 days if you decide to, with the right coaching and the right support group and network. So what we're going to cover in this presentation are 3 most common roadblocks to incorporating exercise into your lifestyle and why that's important, and simple strategies to get you on your way to being more healthy, fit, and feeling sensational. We are going to talk about the actual strategies that you can implement and how you can get there, because we all know what we should be doing, but there's a disconnect between what we are doing, and that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to start with those basics. And I'm Carrie Adam. I'm a running coach, and I started runningmoms.com a few years back, and I find that there's such power in an online community to help people take action. And I'd like to connect moms because we all have the same struggles, right? It's impossible to find time. It's impossible to get out and meet up with people because we have to put everyone else's schedules ahead of ours. And I ended up feeling lonely and isolated and needing motivation myself to keep moving, to keep going, to feel good. So I've created these online groups, these online programs to continue to push, motivate, and connect you guys out there, because I know that my struggles are no different than your struggles. And here we are together. And my experience comes as I've been a physiotherapist for more than 10 years, working in all facets of healthcare, from acute care, surgery, emergency room, rehab in hospitals, rehab in homes, and now I'm into this health and prevention form of health care, because this is where I feel I can make the biggest impact. And I know the most about you guys because I am a mom, and if I'm struggling to get out and stay motivated and happy and fit and healthy, then I know everybody is struggling out there. So that's a little about me. And exercise is always where I begin when I'm talking about health and wellness in my health and coaching programs, because I really strongly, deeply believe and know that exercise is medicine and exercise is therapy. And whenever you're in a bad mood, you always say you're only one run away from a good mood, because you know as soon as you get moving, you get your blood flowing, you get going, you get outside, if that's an opportunity for you, you're gonna feel better. You just will. It clears your mind. There's research out there that shows it over and over again. And studies show that even 30 minutes of physical activity on most days can be beneficial to your health. And we all know that. This isn't anything new. This isn't groundbreaking. But we're just not doing it, right? It's hard to get out. It's hard to find the motivation. It's hard to find the time. The weather's bad. You have things to do. The kids are crying. You're tired. It's hard. But 30 minutes of physical activity, even 10 minutes, just stepping outside and moving is good for your health. And your health means your physical health and your emotional health. And we need that extra emotional health boost as moms for sure. I always say running is my sanity. Absolutely. And there's always the note when you were talking about exercise that you need to check with your healthcare provider before you start a new exercise routine, and if you have any concerns along the way. And again, this is the stuff we know. Research suggests that exercise may have the following health benefits: reduce the risk of infections, ease asthma, prevent heart attacks, control blood pressure, fight against cancer, combat stress, relieve hot flashes, prolong life, and so many more. You have no idea. You have no idea how many more things exercise, movement, and learning how to take care of yourself and your body and your posture will benefit you as you age. And you don't think about that when you're young. But I know as a physiotherapist in my current job even, that when you hit 60, 70, 80, those issues are going to come to light, and life can get pretty ugly. So now is is a perfect time to start. You know, kids aren't your excuse, they should be your reason. And that's why I'm here, to give you a reason and to help you get where you need to go, where you want to be. In a nutshell, exercise helps us move better, look better, feel better, and age better. It does. So how do you really want to look and feel, you guys? Why do you even care about this? Why do you want to move? What is it that you personally want? It's really important to know what you want and how you want to feel, because on those hard days, those cold days, those dark days, you want to know why you're doing this. Do you want to feel fit, healthy, sensational, sexy, confident, empowered, unstoppable, strong, comfortable, and confident in your own skin? Do you want to feel younger and energized? What do you want to feel, and how do you want that to look? Put a word to it, and write that word down and post it up somewhere, how you want to feel. So what's stopping you then? You know how you want to feel. You know you want to be fit and strong, or whatever your words are that you chose. And what's holding you back? And what are you telling yourself that you can't do it? What is this costing you? What does this mean by the excuses that keep getting made, and how you prioritize yourself so low on your prioritization list? Because I know you have a huge list and you do all kinds of things in your day, but somehow exercise gets left behind all the time. And there's lots of roadblocks and reasons for not exercising. And as moms, we have the most reasons and excuses that sometimes they're real. You know, there's days when I just simply can't get out. And that's okay, because next day I make sure that I do anything that I need to do to make that happen the next day or the next day. And you can't get down. You just have to get back up and find the time and make the time. So what are your reasons? There's tons of them. Cost, getting started, time, putting other needs above your own, feeling too self-conscious, fear of not being able to stick with it, not knowing what exercises to do, not feeling motivated to start, feeling too tired. I think there's one, a lot of people are scared to start. You don't know where to start, and it just seems like everyone else out there is already fit and you're not, and it's embarrassing. All of those are valid excuses and reasons why you don't start. But the three most common roadblocks that I see are: I don't have enough time, we don't have the knowledge, I don't know what exercises are best for me, and the motivation. I'd like to, but I can't get going. And when I get started, I can't stick to it. I get started for a week and then something happens. I get sick, the kids get sick, I get busy, and then I fall off track and I can't stick to it. So let's go through those roadblocks. The number one is time. And the truth is, you don't have to spend hours at the gym. It shouldn't take that long, especially when you're getting started. There's some simple things you can do to fit exercise into your day. Even if you break, you know, I would love to see everyone doing 30 to 40 minutes of increased intensity exercise every day, but that's impossible. What I tell people is you can start by doing 10 minutes, go for a walk at lunchtime, go for a walk, leave 10 minutes early for work, drop the kids off 10 minutes early at daycare, and go for a walk in the morning, and then do it again in the day. So you can add those 10-minute blocks up to 30 minutes when you're just getting started. You can also get really great workouts in 20 minutes. When I was my busiest at one point in time, I actually got into my fittest, strongest shape because I was able to create for myself 20-minute strength and power workouts that I could do anywhere. So that wasn't a limit. Some simple steps for you to find more time is to set aside one block of time every day to be active. Put it in your schedule. You put everyone else's stuff in your schedule. You put the kids swimming and soccer and meetings. That's all in your schedule. Doctor's appointments. You need to put your time in when you're going to be active. Replace less active blocks of time with active ones. So maybe there's a period of time you like to sit in the evening and watch TV, or you get home and you like to take a nap. Try to replace that with something active. You can walk for a half hour instead of watching an extra half hour of TV or surfing the internet and hanging out on social media. I know that we all waste a ton of time on social media. If you really want to commit, what I suggest you do is you focus your social media time on the communities and the things that are really important to you. And if getting fit and getting strong and getting to so fit to sensational is important to you, just focus on one site, one or two sites that you're finding are the most beneficial for you, you're learning the most, they're keeping you the most motivated, and cut everything else out. I know that I did that at one point. because I was just getting bombarded with information. And then I was on this link, and I was on that link, and I was on that link, and before I know it, 2 or 3 hours go by. I could have fit a workout in there, and I'm just Googling around looking for information. It's overload. It's not complicated stuff. You just need to find one person that you trust, that you know, and that you like, and stick with them. Okay? Instead of sitting down to read a book, stand. I'm sure what I stand in my kitchen all the time. Sometimes I, lift my knees or kick my heels up. So that's a great place for us to get a little bit more activity in our days when we're busy moms. Swiss ball at your desk. Take the stairs until taking the elevator. Walk to places that are within walking distance. Park away from the store or the office and walk to the entrance. These are things Again, it's just a matter of choosing something, being mindful of what you can do to be more active in your day and doing it. Roadblock number 2 is knowledge. You're not sure where to begin. This is common, and this goes along a little bit with being embarrassed to start because everyone else looks like this woman on the beach running and knows what she's doing. But the truth is, for so many people, you just need to go. No one's actually even looking at you, and if they are, who cares? You need to get moving. It's important, and you're out there and you're trying. And that's why these online groups are good, because you just fit it in when you can fit it in. And it's easy to start. Again, if you're not moving at all, you need to just go for a walk. 10, 15, 20 minutes, couple blocks of 10 minutes, whatever works for you. Just fit it into your day. It doesn't have to be complicated. Usually if it's a fad exercise program or, a fad diet, you're not going to stick with it anyways. So just get out and get walking. It's one of the best things that you can do, especially when you're getting started. So you can build up some consistency, build up a habit, do something without getting injured. It's a great place to start. And the other thing is, when you're choosing what you're going to do to get up and get active, it's to do something that you like. I mean, if you're going to start running, but you hate running, or you're trying to go to kickboxing, you hate kickboxing, or whatever it is, do something you like, because if you like it, you're going to want to do it. Some people like working at home with exercise DVDs. I can't stand working out at home with exercise DVDs, so I will never sign up for a Beachbody program or something in my basement with some guy on the TV yelling at me. That's just not me. It's not my style. I like to be outside. I like to have open skies and air to roam, and I like to have quick little workouts I can do at home. No videos involved. So I'm pretty keep it simple kind of person. Some people like to join a gym or YMCA. I also love to join a gym because sometimes I like to have people around. I like to use some of the machines that I like to use, but it's not an option as a mom. But if it is for you, some of the Ys have really great child minding. Do it. Work with a personal trainer if you feel like you're more comfortable that way. Take a group fitness class so that you can learn what to do. Again, you have to like it. Consider dancing, Zumba, kickboxing, yoga. Get outside, get on your bike, go for a walk, chase the kids at the playground, do some exercises at the playground. I have tons of those for you. But again, do things that you enjoy. And shake it up if you need to. Be flexible. And again, remember to check with your doctor before starting a new exercise routine. And then the number 3 roadblock, most common roadblock to getting up and getting moving, is motivation. You just don't feel motivated. You have no energy. It's hard to get going. It's hard to keep going. So I want you to ask yourself, what do I really want? And what do I think is holding me back from taking action? What is my goal? And why is that goal important? Why are you not feeling motivated? Be honest and just think about those questions. So what do I really want? And what do I think is holding me back from taking action to being more active and putting the time in to exercise? What is my goal and why is that important? And why are you not feeling motivated? Be honest. What is holding you back? Are you self-conscious? Are you bored? Are you frustrated? Are you discouraged? Are you run down and tired? It's important to know what motivates you, why you want to get fit, and then why you're not doing anything. What are your roadblocks? Because that's the only way you're going to be able to work past them, work through them, be aware of them, and push them aside. So some ways to get motivated, to get you going, is to use a buddy system and exercise with a friend. It's hard as a mom, but sometimes, there's all kinds of groups on Facebook. walking moms and running moms and workout groups and November projects. Find something you like and go outside your comfort zone and put a shout out. Hey, I live in Fairfield. I really want a running partner. I go Monday mornings, and I'd like a group. I'd like someone to meet me, or have a friend and work with a friend to help you out. And the other way to use a buddy system when you have kids is that instead of going to a friend's house and having a play date, you go to a friend's house and you swap kids. And I know that that's kind of can be awkward or hard, but I think if with the right friends, it could really work out well. I really love to see moms supporting other moms, and I know when someone watched my kids when I was little, so I could sneak out for a 20 or 30-minute run, it was like just the best. It was just the best. Avoid boredom. A lot of people love to run with music. Train for an event. Sign yourself up for something realistic, a 5K, a 10K. Walk it, run it. It doesn't matter. Set a goal with a target date. Get yourself a plan. A lot of people love Fitbits. Sorry, my food is burning here. A lot of people love Fitbits or pedometers, so you can track your steps, track how far you're going. A lot of people love data. If you love data, get something like that. It's really motivating. Get friends on there and try to beat them. And if that's your thing, then do it. If it's not your thing, don't do it. I also hate Fitbits and tracking and numbers and steps and data. But for some people, it's really, really motivating. And again, find something fun that doesn't feel like exercise, which is where the groups come in handy. If you can get out, I liked nothing more than to get out with a group of women and go for a run, because it doesn't feel like a run. It feels like fun and socializing that I just don't get any other time. So reach out, get a buddy, do something fun, you guys. So the starting point, wherever you are right now, is your starting point, and that's okay. It's okay. Everyone starts at a different level, and you just need to be aware of that and work from there. Focus on where you want to go and how you want to look and feel. So really know that reason why. Why do you want to do this? How do you want to feel? That's what's going to get you up on the cold days. It's what's going to get your shoes back on after you've been sick. Change doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen over a month, or sometimes it doesn't happen over 3 months. It happens over time, because exercising and being fit and strong and active is a lifestyle, and you just are constantly learning and growing and working with your schedule, because you just can't always be consistent. But what's your option? Staying on the couch? Is that an option? I hope it's not, because I don't think that staying on the couch is an option. And I love my job and the programs I've created, because people sign up for them over and over again, and every time they seem to be taking out different things from the program. It's health coaching and exercising. So we talk about running and walking, or whatever it is you choose to do, or whatever that program is, and also healthy eating habits and mindset habits. And you can only take in so much. You take in what you need at that point in time, and then you do it again. Every point in time is different. You need to grow and learn from that. And if you make yourself and your exercise a high enough priority, you will find the time. It's not about having the time, it's about making the time. And I love this article I found at one point where it was about you can only do 3 things well. And this for anybody, anyone who's busy with job and family and kids and life. You can only do 3 things. I can't work, I can't be a mom, I can't do fitness, I can't be a good friend, I can't be out at the social parties, I can't volunteer, I can't do art and read books and keep up on current events. I can't do all that. I can do 3 things. I can do 3 things well. So for me, it's work, kids, running. Work, kids, running. I can do those things pretty well. I can't really throw a whole lot else on. And just being aware of that is really powerful for me, because I don't have the guilt of, I'm not reading, or, I'm not learning and taking courses, or, I'm not spending enough time with the rest of my friends, because I can't do it. So you need to put yourself and your fitness high enough on your priority list, because then that's the only way you're going to find the time. Moving forward, you guys, setting goals. Consider how active you are right now. Where are you right now? I want you to set a short-term goal for 2 to 3 weeks from now. Set your short-term goal, activity level goal, based on your current level of activity. So what do you want to do for the next month? What's your goal? saying I'm going to work out 5 days a week or 7 days a week or get up early every morning to walk isn't realistic. What's a short-term realistic goal? I'm gonna get out for a walk 3 times this week for the whole month. That's a fairly good short-term goal. It's nice to think short goals too, because you can take the steps that you need. You can do what you need to do in 4 weeks. You can do anything for 4 weeks. If you're talking a year out and I want to run a marathon, well, that's too far. Like, where do you even start? But when you're starting here and you're on the couch and you want to get moving, well, three days of walking for 30 minutes is pretty attainable. I think you can do that. I know you can do that, actually. Make the goal challenging enough, but not so challenging that you get discouraged, because you want success. This first 4 weeks especially, you want success. You want to be able to do it. You want to be able to celebrate it. You want to be able to share it. You don't want to get discouraged. And in all of my programs, I have some 3-month programs, and I really want everyone to make it through 4 weeks, because if you're not making it through 4 weeks, you're not going to make it through the rest of the program, and then you just drop off and never hear from you again. And I get really sad because I couldn't motivate you enough or teach you or guide you well enough to get you through, but I can't. I can give you what I can give you, and you need to prioritize it. You need to set a realistic short-term goal and be happy with those 3 walks a week. You don't have to run a marathon every weekend to be successful, okay? It's really important. I want you to select exercises that are right for you. When you shop for clothes, not every outfit you try on is right for you, right? But when you find the perfect outfit, doesn't it make you feel great? It's the same for exercise, right? Not every activity you try, whether it's a weight circuit, a kickboxing class, a hike through the woods, is going to fit you perfectly. But when you find the workout that suits your current fitness level, your budget, and your personality, that's a fantastic feeling. And that's why I've created the 28-day Running Moms 101 challenge, because there's no set program. It's sort of, you choose your goal for 4 weeks. We're here to support you in that goal. We're here to help you celebrate your success, but you need to do what fits in your life and what works for you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to be there to support you and to give you some education on some other healthy habits that you can add to the mix to get you feeling sensational after 30 days of movement and other healthy habits. Workout variety. For overall physical fitness, experts recommend cardiovascular activity, strength, conditioning, and flexibility training. I think this is too much. I don't think you need to worry about all this when you're getting started. The easiest thing you can do is go for a walk if you're struggling. Start by doing an aerobic activity. That's walking, running. It might even be too hard to get started for running. For a sustained 20 to 30 minutes, 4 to 5 times a week. Interval training is something that I put in my 28-day program every week. I put in one high-intensity interval training workout. It takes you 20 to 30 minutes. There's no equipment. You can do it anywhere. It's a great way to get you moving with simple exercises that are still going to make you sweat. So they're perfect. They're going to get your metabolism going. They're going to get your heart going. They're going to get some strengthening happening. It's a great way to strengthen. Again, it might not be for you. Like I said, some things just aren't for everybody, but you need to find what fits for you. But in my program, I'm going to put one in there so you can try it out in the mix with your walking or running or whatever it is that you choose. CrossFit, yoga, whatever. Mix out your workout. Alternate bursts of high and low speeds in your walking routine is a great way to up your walking regime, make it a little bit harder, a little bit more challenging without being ready to go to the running. You can throw a hill in there, whatever. Strength conditioning, we talked about that. It's the high intensity interval training. You can really reshape your body and burn more fat and calories doing strength work, even if it's body strength work. That's all I do. I haven't been to a gym in, oh my God, I haven't been in a gym in 2 or 3 years, but I think I'm my fittest that I've ever been because I consistently do at home body strength workouts. They're not hard, they're not complicated, they're not rocket science, but they work. These are all just different exercises you can choose to do. Keep trying something until you like it. Don't give up on something too quickly because you never know. A lot of people start by hating running and after 3 months they love it. You get hooked, you get addicted. What's that quote? The hardest part is getting started, but once you get started, the hardest part is missing a day, is resting. It's so hard to get started, but then it's hard to stop. That's where you want to get. And what would your schedule look like if you made exercise a high priority? What would you have to shift? I want you to make a list. This helps Make a list of all of your priorities, all the things you need to do, and take some of them off. Take 3 off and just don't, put yourself first. Try to get yourself in there. What do you need to shift around to book in 20 to 30 minutes of exercise for you? The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. And that's another key. I'm going to say that again. This is hugely how I live. One of my life mottos, actually. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. What are your priorities and how are you going to fit them in, fit everything else around that? Laundry, dishes, cleaning the house, whatever. I would rather work an extra hour so that I don't have to clean my house because I hate it. I don't like it. It takes too much time. I'd rather work for an hour and be able to pay somebody to clean my house. So, schedule your priorities, know them, know what you love to do, know what you hate to do, and go from there. And make sure you are on your list of priorities. That's really hard, you guys. But if you can start to do that, you're going to this is why movement is therapy, right? You're prioritizing you to move and you are going to feel better and no one is going to take care of you but you. That's something that's really important to me. I need to keep myself healthy and happy so I can be the best mom and the best role model possible for my kids, because when I'm not exercising and not eating well, I'm feeling crappy. I'm a crabby mom. And I don't like myself that way. I don't want my kids to know me that way. To prioritize you. Be committed. Write your goals down, you guys. For the next 30 days, I'm going to exercise how many times a week? Fill in the blanks. For approximately how many minutes per day? After 30 days, I'm going to reevaluate how I'm going to feel. And I'm going to work up to exercising how many times a week for approximately how many minutes a day. So that's like a 12-week goal. Think for the first month I'm going to do this, and if I can do this, then I can do this, right? So we're going to do 28 days. Join me for the 28-day program, because I'm going to keep you motivated. I'm going to put tips in there. We're going to work together. We're going to celebrate successes with each other. We're going to start eating better, because when you start moving and feeling good, you're going to want to eat better. We're going to get you from sofa to sensational in 30 days. And then you don't even know where you can get after that. So let's just stick to that first 30 days of what are you going to do for the next 30 days. It's good to know when the best time is for you to work out. There is no best time to work out. There's only the best time for you to work out. If you can't do it before work because the mornings are crazy, then don't even try. Don't feel guilty. It doesn't matter if you work out or in the morning and the afternoon and the evening. You do it when you can do it. What kind of support and accountability do you need to implement the decisions that you're making today? Why are you here? What do you need? Do you need a group? Do you need to be by yourself? What do you need? What kind of support and accountability do you need? And I know that people love these programs because they can post and they get to cheer for themselves. And when you celebrate each and every small goal day after day, you're going to feel good. And that just breeds more commitment, more exercise, more feeling good when you can celebrate those goals in a supportive group that keeps you accountable, because no one's watching out for you. You have no support. No one cares. Your family doesn't care. Your husband makes it difficult for you to get out. You're not going to get out. But I want you there. I want to support you. I want to make you accountable. I want you to feel good. And I just love the posts that we get in there. And I can see how happy people are. And I want that for you. So let's recap. It was quick. I talked fast, but I wanted to get it all in. So today we talked about all the amazing benefits of exercise and how it can transform your health, because it can. It does, and it will transform your health if you prioritize it and you're consistent with it and you're patient with it. The 3 most common roadblocks to becoming more fit and active and how to overcome them. We talked about that. We talked about different examples of types of exercise and how to fit exercise into your day. We came up with how to make a plan and set yourself up for success. And I'm offering you to join in the 28-day Running Moms 101 Getting Started Challenge. And it's 28 days of support, of accountability, of weekly health challenges to get you from sofa to sensational. There's no plan, there's no structure for your workouts, because that's too stressful to stick to my plan. I want you to come up with your own plan, and I'm there to support you. The group is there to support you, and we're all in it together. And after 28 days, if you can stick with it, you are going to feel sensational. I know you can do it. People come into these all the time. I created this 28-day group because I often went straight to the 5K, through the 12-week Learn to Run 5K group. and it was too much. People just weren't ready. So this is like your precursor to the 5K group, or the precursor to whatever you need to do to get yourself started and motivated and in the routine and the habit of exercise. A few things in life can match the euphoria you feel after a great workout. Your muscles are tired, you've worked up a serious sweat, and your mind is relaxed. And for that moment, you are free of stress and worry, and everything else feels amazing. And that is how I want you to feel, and that's why I want you to join the group. And I invite you to work with me if you think that's a good fit. That's just such a powerful quote, and I feel that. That's what keeps me going out. It is movement is medicine. Movement is therapy. It's the kind of movement, it's kind of medicine I choose to practice, and I love to share it with you. I love that I live in a time of online support and opportunities, because if I couldn't reach you, because I'm working, or I've got my kids and I can't get out. If I could get out to a group, I would. And if you could get out to a group, you would too, but we need to fit it into our schedules. But we still need the support and community, because that doesn't exist in a lot of places anymore. It's really hard to find that support and community. So here we are for you. Your future self's going to thank you for the decisions you've made today. So sign up right now and just commit to 28 days of getting started, you guys. Your next steps, just sign up. No more steps. If you have any questions, email me, Carrie@runningmoms.com. Comment below. I'd love to have a live discussion happening. I also would love to have a phone call with you. I open myself up to that as well. Have a discovery health coaching call with me. I really look forward to talking with you, answering your emails, and working with you in the 28-day program. It's so fun, you guys. I hope to see you there. Take care.